welcome to this magnificent stadium, which is hosting this fascinating encounter. Brutality, underhand tricks, and plenty of hemoglobin are on the program. And I'm happy to be sharing the spectacle with Bob Bifford, our expert summarizer.
Greetings to all of you out there. In this classic underdog confrontation, the favorites will surely win.
With a player of his ilk coming onto the pitch, the match is going to take on a completely different complexion.
Yeah. The ball is in his hands. I doubt he'll be taking any further part in the match after that.
No, we've still got 2 legs. Today's insight comes from Jaime Schnivel, coach and owner of the Goblin Lowdown Rats team. In yesterday's Spike magazine, he said that Blood Bowl was like war. No winners, just survivors.
Oh, that's deep. About as deep as his team's position in the rankings.
Ew, here we go, Nurgle style again, Bob.
Who can argue with some high-quality infectious foul play, Jim?
Indeed, Bob. Sure is funny to see the opposition trying to stay healthy when they play against a Nurgle team.
That's true, Jim. I think we're lucky commentating and watching the game from afar, Jim. In a game as physical as this, the player is really in the right place.
Exactly. It's really ugly. Great pass.
Textbook stuff. Whoa! Great catch!
The ball stuck to his fingers like a fly sticks to a piece of...
Thanks, Jim, for that detailed analysis. The first touchdown has been scored. We can say that the match is finally stopped.
Here's a player who's marked Blood Bowl history.
Maybe, but I can remember marking his face with my stuff.
Wizards have not always been able to cast spells safely from behind the sidelines. Were you playing at the time in an Albion League, a second division that prohibited spellcasting from off the pitch?
Oh, yes. They were great times. I remember fans traveling to games just to see how well Wizards stood up to the mad charge of a raving Blood Bowl star. The noise created by a sizzling fireball, followed by the characteristic sound of the snapping of a wizard's neck. Oh, no, another one who actually plays the ball.
This player has opened the slapping box and gives rather generously.
I've heard of teams that have simply disappeared after being abandoned by their supporters.
Let's say that some teams who haven't won a match for several years have been tied up by their fans and thrown into rubbish containers.
It's the only way to end a downward spiral.
That's one regulation clobbering.
The Blood Bowl annals are littered with the stories of teams who've gone bust with crippling debts.
And with the cost of doping and bribery on the rise, the problem won't be going away.
Have a nice sleep.
Little baby gets his medicine and he's having a little nap. Something must be broken.
Probably nose, a few teeth, an arm. You know, regular stuff. Boom! In the face, and then followed by a clean uppercut. Well done!
know, one of the most unsportsmanlike Nurgle teams out there is the Decayed Renegade.
Oh, yeah, Jim. And they have a large appetite for foul play.
Let's hope for some of that action today, Bob.
Indeed, Jim.
What finesse, what style, what perfection.
What a hammer blow!
Just look at the fans. They're red hot. A majority of supporters reckon that the league should take measures to prevent the small minority of peaceful fans from watching a match from the terraces.
They've got a point. If they don't want to join in the fun, they might as well stay home and watch it on Cablevision.
Well, that's one with a good reason to go see the apothecary.
Yep, looks like he's gonna need a good one.
As soon as he throws his first punch.
We know the opponent will be out for lunch.
And don't forget, children, don't try and do this at home. Remember, these are seasoned professionals.
Well, one of them is anyway.
Someone has just passed me some surprising news. Jordell Fresh Breeze has just been intercepted by a dwarf. What? Oh, sorry. I got the two lines mixed up.
That did sound a little unbelievable. Looks like the star player has taken a sudden interest in the state of the pitch.
Or someone will be taking a sudden interest in his head, if he doesn't come round pretty quickly. Some Wood Elves have recently put in an official request that the Long Pass be declared an art form.
Well, it's an art form they definitely master.
Looks like there was some bad blood between those two, eh, Bob?
Yeah, Jim. Something to do with swapped body parts.
I don't know if he really liked that uppercut.
He may not have liked it, but he certainly ate it.
Incoming!
Well, it is a violent sport.
Boom! In the face, and then followed by a clean uppercut. Well done!
Nurgle. Why are Nurgle teams always so popular, Bob?
Because all their fans are infected, Jim.
Now, there's one that won't be coming back in a hurry. I doubt that he'll be taking any further part in the match.
No, I'd say that the apothecary had his work cut out for him.
That right hook was worthy of a Black Hawk.
You're telling me it'll take a while to get over it. The other day, someone told me that the equivalent of 60 Blood Bowl pitchers are cut down in the Elven Forest every minute.
Totally crazy. The environmental impact of the sport is obviously an issue these days.
you know the Nurgle rotters went missing in the Sea of Ice in '88?
That's right, Bob. They drifted for years, all the players frozen stiff in huge blocks of ice.
Until some local fishermen boarded the vessel and brought it southward. Once defrosted, they were quickly back in business.
That's right, Bob. By the time the boat arrived back to shore, the crew had become devoted fans, and the ship's cat transformed into a beast of Nurgle. It looks like nothing can stop the Nurgle's rotters.
Look, ready to score?
Unless a fan climbs down from the stand for a block, Bob.
Brilliant side kick to the face. Let's see that again in slow motion.
But whether he survives that injury or not, the team's insurance premium will be rocketing. We don't see much of the Heroes of Law today.
I don't know.
For any spectators who aren't aware, the Heroes of Law hope to show the world a better way by honest, strategic play on the pitch.
It's probably a good thing we don't see them.
rotting flesh. To some, it's a beautiful sight, Bob.
Don't forget the smell, Jim.
Oh, really? Thanks for reminding me. I didn't notice that pungent, acrid stench of death and bile. God, bleh. Yes, it's a great spectacle, Bob. He sent him down for a chat with the Astro Granite.
Without his armor, that player could have been hurt.
But it hurts. I can hear the scream.
Come corruption so widespread that the Referees Guild has set up rules concerning where, when, and how one can accept a bribe.
Under an agreement signed last season, clubs are not allowed to offer less than the going rate. I hope you're not going to end up with talker. Nothing like a half-time break to make a few running repairs.
Yes, Jim, but there are some who need a couple of hours' work.
Yeah. Well, the match will be back underway in a couple of seconds.
And we're off!
Instant stun.
What a sissy! That one can't hold the ground. That player's gonna add a new star to his collection.
That's why they're always on the front page of Spike magazine.
He's recovered the ball. There was a time when the colleges of magic hadn't yet ruled on limiting wizard assistants to teams.
Who could forget the infamous 2472 Quagmire incident, when rampant spellcasting caused the entire Bright Crusaders Stadium to sink into the earth?
Nobody could forget that. People were blinded for miles around the stadium.
It seems this player does all the talking with the fists.
And they clearly know how to get heard.
That reminds me of when I took Griff to bits in the 91 final against Reichman.
Oh yeah, you kneecapped him.
In the early days, the war dancers were considered more like cheerleaders than real players.
The match between the Athelorn Avengers and Auckland Raiders changed all that. The Orcs, who were tired of the rituals, rushed at the Elven war dancers, who without batting an eyelid kept on dancing, but still managed to send 7 Raider players to hospital.
And since then, every team wants one.
Wow! I can tell you straight, that hurts.
I hope they've got a decent set of spare limbs to patch them up.
They'll be needing more than limbs, Bob. More than limbs. Do you remember Eldril Sideway?
Oh, of course. He's the only elf freelance who offers his service to every elven race. Oh, he's a stranger.
Rumor has it that he's mutated.
Stranger still. Poetry in motion.
What we'd like to see
More often.
Finally, there's one that lets his biceps do the talking.
Yeah, but from his opponent's point of view, it was a short conversation. Every now and again, Blood Bowl throws up a real mixed bag of a team.
Like the Motley Horde, that's made up of a bunch of misfits.
Yeah, can't be easy to coach those cast-offs every day of the week.
This player was really strong. Do you think they have some troll blood in them?
Could be. Or maybe his opponent shouldn't speak that way about the family. That player's gonna wake up with a serious headache.
Bet that hurt. Good job his nose got in the way.
Yeah, otherwise he'd have got it full in the face.
Wallop! Right on the schmozzle.
He'll have a bit of trouble blowing his nose from now on. Doesn't look like he'll be getting back on his feet too soon.
He should be up before next week's match. Did you know one of the most unsportsmanlike Nurgle teams out there is the Decayed Renegade?
Oh, yeah, Jim. And they have a large appetite for foul play.
Let's hope for some of that action today, Bob.
Indeed, Jim. Physical as this, the player is really in the right place.
Exactly. It's really ugly.
Yep, upside down. That's one way to look at things.
No way he's gonna score a touchdown. Laid out on the pitch like that. It's a touchdown! Someone has just passed me some surprising news. Jordell Fresh Breeze has just been intercepted by a dwarf. What? Oh, sorry. I got the two lines mixed up.
That did sound a little unbelievable. The ball's in play.
The player has got the ball, and now he's the main target.
Nice left punch, right on the nose.
Sure was, Jim. It's broken now.
The other day, someone told me that the equivalent of 60 Blood Bowl pitchers are cut down in the Elven Forest every minute.
Totally crazy. The environmental impact of the sport is obviously an issue these days.
Well, that's the end of the match for him.
With an injury like that, I think we're talking career, don't you, Bob? Do you remember Eldril Sidewinder?
Oh, of course. He's the only elf freelance who offers his service to every elven race. Oh, he's a strange one.
Rumor has it that he's mutated.
Stranger still. I think he's singing him a lullaby.
Hold still and then pow! Right in the face. You can't say much about that.
Full-blooded, but perfectly legal. A recent medical report stated that cerebral hemorrhages were less frequent in Blood Bowl players. Amazing when you come to think of it.
Not really, when you consider that brains are also less frequent.
That's what happens when a pro crosses an amateur.
Yes, splodge.
You think you'll be able to get up after that blow, Jim?
Oh, yes. He's not the sort to stay down. Down and eat the dust. It's good.
Oh, has this player got two left hands, or what?
Here we go, Nurgle style again, Bob.
Who can argue with some high-quality infectious foul play, Jim?
Indeed, Bob. Sure is funny to see the opposition trying to stay healthy when they play against a Nurgle team.
That's true, Jim. I think we're lucky commentating and watching the game from afar, Jim.
That looks like a death to me, Bob.
Well, he really took one to the head. Missed! The ball bounced everywhere!
I was told that you can find round balls. Much less fun. Well, that's one with a good reason to go see the apothecary.
Yep, looks like he's gonna need a good one. Win, lose, or draw. Doesn't really matter when you see a match like that.
That's reflected in the excellent mark it received. Blood, arms ripped off, broken teeth, broken bones, and what do they end up with?
A miserable defeat for a team that had all the cards in hand to win this match. A major disappointment after a match in which they had the majority of possession.
So many missed chances, which just goes to show that the ball is not the key to the game.
They would have been better off to take care of the opposition.
They defended high up, keeping the opposition to their half of the field.
Everybody clean! It can't be!
They must have come up with an undetectable doping substance.
I hope so, otherwise we're in for a dull match. Funny how you get some refs who just can't let a match flow, and others who just take a back seat.
Discreet, to say the least. But then discretion is the better part of that.